Ray, what's this like for you to come back to a camp where you came to as a kid and taught the kids?
Yes, I've been home for about 2 weeks. I mean, being able to have this experience, come back, talk to those kids, and connect a little bit is pretty cool. I always enjoy that process of it.
What has it been like just in the last, week or so since you signed?
Yeah, I mean, it's been nice. I mean, I haven't went down to Dallas yet to pick out my place yet, but I'm gonna do that next month. So I'm just enjoying the time with my family, enjoying being back home, and enjoying moments like this.
How did you find out that they wanted you? Did Carlisle call you, or how did that go down?
Yes, man. I talked to Carlisle after they drafted me, and then that process went to summer league. And after summer league, I had a summer league. It wasn't the best, but it was pretty good.
We say, what was it like playing out there in the summer league and getting your first taste of the NBA?
I really enjoyed it. It was a great atmosphere. Of course, it was Vegas, so it was beautiful. Didn't do any gambling. Wasn't old enough. I ain't mess around with gambling, but I mean, Mark Cuban had to stay in a really nice hotel. Great. Shout out to Mark Cuban for that. It was a beautiful hotel, really nice. My brother, my mom, my dad, they came down, stayed with me for a couple of days, enjoyed my hotel. It was nice.
Was the experience what you expected, especially on the court with the competition?
Yes, sir. I mean, definitely. I mean, I guess now I'm an NBA player, so anytime I step on the court, whether it's an NBA player or still a college guy or a younger guy, I mean, it's great competition, great high-level speed. I mean, just enjoy that.
What does that feel like to be able to say that about yourself? I know you work for your whole life, but
Yes, sir.
all these things happen. Are there times you just kind of look around, your head's still spinning a little bit?
Yeah, always. It's a tremendous blessing to be able to say that. I mean, it's unique. They give out 300 jobs every year for that. I was part of that, so I'm really proud of that.
What was that period like between when school's over and in draft night, you're working out down in Miami and you're dang a little bit? How hard was that, and how much work went into that?
It was tough. I mean, we had 2 days. We'd lift in the morning or sometimes in the afternoon, and then we would do a shooting workout, individual workout, and then we would scrimmage on certain days. But I mean, it was tough. It was a grind, but again, looking back on it, I wasn't traded for the world. I'm glad I went through that process. I'm glad I got better every day and competed with those guys. My boy Dame was down there. We had a bunch of other guys, a couple of NBA guys come down and work out with us too, so it was good.
We could kind of hear you in there. What was your message you really wanted to give to the kids today?
I really just wanted them to understand how being a guy from Louisville, being a guy that played in this little camp they have going on. Went to King Elementary, Trinity High School, University of Louisville. I stayed home. I mean, I didn't go anywhere. I stayed in my backyard. So I mean, anything's possible. Any dream you have, you can do it.
What was your favorite memory from your time as a camper here?
Really just being able to meet Robbie Valentine. I mean, when you ask people around, like, I'm from here, so you ask people at the barbershop, they're like, Robbie Valentine. They don't know him, but I mean, I know Robbie. I mean, I know him besides the guy that played at University of Louisville. Like, he knows my dad, he knows my grandfather, he knows my mom, my family, my grandmother. Like, he knows everyone in my family. So I mean, it's a great connection to have with him. So I mean, to meet him at a young age and now know him as a man that he is and a role model. I mean, it's great. I'm great out relationship with him.
Have there been any like pinch yourself moments that have happened between, from the time you started summer league maybe to now? Just wow, this is really doing this, and this is really happening.
Yeah, yes, sir. I mean, I gotta pinch myself a moment every day. Every day I get a text message from Christy. She works with the Mavericks. Every time she texts me talking about you gotta go this place, you gotta go that place. I mean, it's kind of surreal. I mean, when certain guys follow you on social media, it's just like, wow, they know me, so it's great.
When you found out you were going to go to the Mavericks, did anybody in the current roster reach out to you? And if they did, what did they say?
Oh yeah, I talk a lot with Dennis Smith. That's my guy. I mean, I played against him a lot in college because he went to NC State ACC school. So I always had a little connection with Dennis. I mean, I loved playing against him, but now being able to play with him is cool. And when we found out we were going to be playing together in Dallas, we talked to him a little bit, kind of got a good relationship going with him, and I really like him. He's a good guy.
Have you talked with Dirk yet?
I haven't. I met him my first workout with the Dallas Mavericks a month ago when I went down after that workout. He was there shooting around, and I doubt he remembers me because he's probably met so many other younger guys. But I mean, I'll be his teammate pretty soon. So I just saw him shooting. I walked over and was like, "How you doing, Dirk?" He's like, "Hey, good workout, man. Nice to meet you." Just a handshake, walk away.
You were one of the original guys that was on the roster when Chris Mack got hired. When you decided to leave, did the new coaching staff come into that have anything to do with it, or not just that? Number two, did anyone off the current coaching staff reach out to you at all?
Yes, sir. every guy on the coaching staff reached out to me. Like I said, I went to Trinity High School here in town. They are at Xavier Cincinnati. It's an hour drive, so they came up and watched me a lot, recruited me out of high school. I almost went to Xavier. It's one of my top selections out of college, so it was big to see him come over here to Louisville. He's a great guy, great family guy, and also another great role model. Coach Mack played basketball as well, so he's a player coach kind of a guy. He knows what you're going through, knows what you need to do, how you need to do it. So I mean, kind of sucked that I don't get to play for him here at Louisville anymore, but I'm glad I started a relationship with him and his family and the coaching staff here at Louisville.
Did Rick talk to you at all when you were going through the process of being drafted?
Yes, sir. I talked to Coach Patino about 2 days ago. We talked when I was in Miami. We actually called a game together, called lunch and dinner. Yeah, took me to a really nice Italian restaurant. I told her that we're gonna go back, and I'll probably pay for him and my mom's meal. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. We connected a lot, and he'll be helping me a lot during this process.
Did he give you any basketball advice?
Yeah, I mean, he just let me know. I mean, of course, Coach, he's always had a liking for my game, my ability, and my potential. So I mean, he just let me know, you're here now. So just show the world how special you are and the different things you are able to do that your team needs you to do.
How much confidence you take? Terry goes in, people probably don't expect him to do what he does, and he does it. Donovan, a lot of guys from Louisville are overachieving in the league compared to probably what the league expects. How much confidence does that give you that you can kind of do the same thing?
Yes, sir. There are a lot of great guys that came from Louisville University are either playing in NBA or overseas. I mean, they're great athletes. Like you mentioned, Terry Rozier, Donovan Mitchell, Montrezl Harrell, Dangadell, he's in the process right now. Mango Mathiang, Jalen Johnson, all those guys, they're tremendous athletes. My guy Quinn, they're great people, great basketball players, and I mean, it's like you said, that pinch me moment. It's a pinch me moment to be able to be a part of that and play against those guys someday, and just to know that we're professionals now. It's cool.
Has Terry or Donovan reached out to you, give you any kind of words of advice or anything like that?
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, me and Terry have the same agent, so we connect a lot. We talk here and there. We're both competitive guys, and we like to get better. So we always talk about different ways that we can better each other. And I want to say when I settle in Dallas and get settled around somewhere, we're going to work out together sometime soon. Well, the whole agency group will, so I'll see him soon. I talk to Don all the time. Just text him here and there, say what's up. That's about it.
Between draft night and now, what's kind of been the highlight of this whole experience for you?
The highlight was probably draft night. It was draft night. I mean, that and of course working out in Miami. Never been to Miami before. That was my first time. It was a beautiful city, beautiful place. I'm glad I went. Too busy, too crowded for me. I probably won't go back. But it was draft night definitely to have my family around me, my mother, my brothers and sisters. Even if I wouldn't have heard my name called that night, it still would have been a special moment to be able to share that with my mom. So I'm glad I did that.
What kind of expectations do you have for yourself your rookie season?
I expect to just do what the Mavericks asked me to do and to develop into the player that they are expecting me to be. So I mean, I'm just looking forward to showing them how special I am, and looking forward to meeting my teammates and doing what they need me to do and whatever they ask me to do. So,
They laid out anything about what they want you to work on, what they want you to improve on between now and camp?
No, so they haven't laid out anything for me. I know they'll definitely want me to be there early and on time, so I mean, I'll be there for that so far. But I plan on to just continue to work on my ball handling, my shooting, and of course my body. Just get stronger and put on more weight. That's about it.
You mentioned looking up to Robbie when you were in camp here. What is it like now? You walked in there today, and those kids are probably looking at you the same way that you looked at Robbie.
Yeah, that's another pinch me moment. That's surreal to have little kids looking up to me. I mean, I had that happen when I was here at Louisville. Kids looked up to me, but now that I'm an NBA professional basketball player, it's kind of cool to be able to call myself that and have little ones. Saying someday I want to be like Ray Spalding. So it's a tremendous blessing.
I talked to your dad the other week, and he said just watching you in summer league, he thought you were just having the most fun he'd seen you have on the court in a while. Like,
Yeah.
how did that feel for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I had a pretty good summer league. I mean, I was comfortable playing in that environment with those guys. So it's nice to know you belong, and to have the ability and the talent to just stay out there and stand out a little bit. So it's nice. I did have fun.
Weren't nervous at all your first game?
Nah, I wasn't too nervous. I thought I was going to be pretty nervous, but I mean, just sat in. It was good.
Did you get nervous for your first game here?
I did here. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know how that worked out, but we'll see.
First met you was 12 years old, shy kid at Montrell Jones Academy. How much have you grown up and matured since then?
Oh yeah, I'm 12 years old now. I was a youngin' back then. I've matured a lot there. Besides, of course, my height and my body, I've matured a lot mentally. Coach P, Coach David Padgett, Kenny Johnson, Jordan Fair, Brandon Williams, of course Chris Mack as well, Ray Spalding, Fred Hina, Mike Bowden, Logan Form. I mean, just the list goes on. It's just all those guys are part of Loyola University, the coaching staff, the media group, the managers that we have, the players on the team. I mean, everyone has helped me mature mentally, and of course, Coach B was a huge part of that. I mean, he helped me mentally as a basketball player and a young man. So, big shout out to him for that.
You have an idea what number you're gonna wear permanently?
Permanently, no, I don't have any idea yet. I don't have any idea. I was sticking with 56 because, of course, that was the number I was picked. I've got different ideas. Second round, 26 pick, maybe 26. Second round, number two. So, I mean, really just whatever number the Mavericks lay out for me to wear. I mean, I'll be going with it, and I'll be fine with that blessing as well. So, rocking with whatever number it is.
He found